So hi all. Today is the day 6th of my public speaking training or public speaking uh, improvement. So today nowadays I'm actually it's been 6 days and I'm actually feeling a lot of confident in expressing my actually my ideas very well. So as you can see I'm still having a lot of pauses in the video, pauses and all those things. But in future, the next step is actually that I have to train myself more. I have to train myself than speaking things. Train myself to speak way better. I need to put more strategies. I have to work hard for the improvement of my public speaking skills. So today's topic would be, so most of the topics that I spoke last 2-3 days is what was in my mind. So I haven't studied the detailed information, just took the ideas out of my head, then actually planning things to speak things out loud, like a case study or something, so like a case study. So today I'm going to speak about is the agriculture and improvement in the agriculture and based on agriculture. So my concern is, so the traditional coconut trees. So I come from the south, and there are a lot of tradition. So we are the land of coconut. There are a lot of coconut trees around. No, we are from the south. And coconut trees actually have something emotionally. We are connected to the coconut trees very emotionally. The thing is, we have this tradition. It feels like the modern, since 2 decades or a decade and a half or a decade. I think it's a decade because I started seeing these changes in the last few years or so, in 2018 or something. So one of my relatives, I saw this new dwarf coconut trees, which actually just took 4 years to grow. So and start yielding, giving a good yield, good production of coconuts. My main concern was, will the traditional coconut trees die? Because the traditional coconut trees would take 6 to 8 years to grow and provide the yield. So my concern is, will that species, or the original species, die? And due to the both were both were actually farmed for the main reason, that is commercialization, for the commercial reasons. But then again, should we forget the old and prioritize the new? When it comes to business and when it comes to feeding a billion people, such improvement is required. But will the traditional trees die or go extinct is my concern. So recently I also saw a video about bitter gourd. The bitter gourd, which is actually, I think it is also a what you call genetically engineered bitter gourd. So most of the bitter gourd which we have is most genetically engineered to feed billions of people, and also it's a big market. So I was thinking, if such things go, will the traditional original bitter gourd die or the species go extinct? Is my concern. So why can't there be a business where such like traditional bitter gourds and traditional to save such species, we have a dual market, where one is organic and another one is actually for bigger market. Will be a good idea, with a little bit extra pricing for the traditional ones. I think that will be a good idea. And then what else? these are the two things that I would like to speak. And one more thing is, but when you say the corporate is actually influencing the market, there are good things also coming out of corporate. It's not like I'm against corporate. Certain good things also comes out of corporate. When it comes to corporate is always about business. But it's not just about business, it's also about feeding people also. So I'd like to point at such a good thing about which gave one good thing came out of corporate is a Tata-Starbucks model, where they actually, when it comes, I'm not good at communication, so the startup model, I heard this few years ago, where the Tata-Starbucks model have been supporting the farmers in the worst of times and providing better support to the farmers back then. This is happening. This has been happening since many years, since a decade or so. So such things are, when corporates get involved into such farmers and such things, there are good things happening. But at the same time, we should also protect the traditional ones also. This is one of my things that I have actually seen in the recent years. So why can't such a thing, if the corporate can do it, why can't the government also do it? To protect, like insurance or such things to the farmers when at the time of bad weather, or I don't know the right terms. I don't have the right terms to say. So next time, so this is just a video that I have to explain. I'm explaining myself. Drained is out of my brain. I'm not trained, or I'm not have a script, or I'm not editing anything. I'm saying it out loud. There may be mistakes. There are mistakes in my communication. I don't think there is a mistake in my idea or in my information. There are mistakes in the grammar. There are mistakes in a lot of mistakes, but there are no mistakes in the idea. There are no mistakes in the information. So Tata's model, Tata and Starbucks model, is a good idea. So why can't this kind of idea? Why can't the government provide such facilities to the? I mean, they may be providing like insurance for the farmers instead of farmer suicides. If the yield is spoiled, why can't they provide insurance? And one more other thing is, recently, the same 10 years ago, I saw a video where the farmer himself don't know the value of their own product. As it was in Karnataka, 8-9 years ago, I saw a video where a farmer don't even know the value of their yield or their product, which is a sad thing. I mean, are the farmers getting the right information about the value of their own product? How to get so back in the days, my grandfather used to listen to the radios, All India Radio, where the radio would provide information the cost of the arecanut trees, cost of the arecanut and coconut through AM radios. So we used to get information about the cost of the arecanuts and cost of the coconuts and or the pepper, black pepper, so, or what do you call that, cashews. So based on that information, my grandfather would take decisions. So he would collect pepper, coconuts and arecanuts from nearby and also from a farm to sell the product and into the market. there were middlemen, but at least the farmers would know the actual price, market price, so that they could sell their yield for a better price. So this was actually, my grandfather used to do it in the 20 for the last 4-5 decades. He passed away. He used to do this for 4-5 decades, taking information from the All India radio. But this video, which happened in Karnataka, which was actually 9 years ago, it is as if the master. So my grandfather, who used to take information from All India radio, and this farmer didn't get the information of his own yield. I think he was a tomato farmer, I guess. I don't remember that. It was years ago. So are the farmers getting the right information, the value of their product? There are smart farmers. It's not like there aren't fast smart, but are there farmers who don't even know the cost of their own yield? It's still a question. So I'm taking information out of my head, so nothing is clear. I'm just jumping from the corporate to this yield and that yield. So next time, say I'm training. So next time, if I want to say something neat and better, I'll have to train myself to collect information, and that's it. So this is the first week. So I'm trying information out of my head. I'm getting confident in front of the camera. Next thing would be I won't be telling more information. I will be speaking of the same 3 topics in the future also, but with details. I don't know when I will be doing that. Maybe I'm way better at speaking. So these are the things that I used to think about. There is also, I used to think about the A2, A1 milk. So are the actual cows species traditional or what do you call that? Indigenous. I don't know the right word. What? So native cows. Are the native cow species dying, and are we only focusing on the Jersey cows? Those things also. So this is my thoughts on this topic. Now future, next week I would be, I don't think I will be sharing stories like this. I will be focusing more on perfecting. I will be perfecting my skills, and so the videos will be just 3 minutes or 4 minutes than videos like this. So next time I will be focusing more on the well-weather new strategy. So new strategies, and that's it. So thank you for watching, and please comment and please provide your feedbacks, and if you have any strategies or techniques to improve, please share it. Thank you.